sunrise as it is right now at 7:20. So it is 7:20 instead of 6:45 because those people who finished Math Mastery with 100% number one math and the first fully check off officially were able to come in a little bit late on Monday. So that's today, it's Monday, and I am coming in a little bit later. So that's kind of a nice incentive that they gave. But I could have come in even later than this, or started driving later. But I am going to get my flu shot before class, and it's a little bit further away than my school, believe it or not. So, and I have to have my flu shot for clinical, so I have to turn that in. I think it's this week that it's due. So I'm going to go ahead and get my flu shot now because there just wasn't any other better time to do it. So I'm just going to do it this morning. Hopefully it'll just be in and out. And then even if I get to class early, I have a whole bunch of things that I can be doing. So I've been working on my study guide yesterday. I also finished my finished all the lab assignments for week 4. I finished all the SurePath lessons, and I finished the ATI Achieve. What else did I do? Gosh, I was doing schoolwork all weekend long. You know, that's another thing is, I mean, hopefully it's because they're front loading us right now and we're almost to the end of the front loading, and then it might ease up, I hope. But that's kind of the whole reason why it's been so hectic, is because it's literally like school all the time. And if you're like me and you don't have like a photographic memory and you have to like see the material and understand the material like multiple times to get it, especially when we're covering 200 pages or whatever it is, you'll need to spend like almost every waking second doing some sort of schoolwork. So just keep in mind, especially just like the first week, month and a half of nursing school, just be prepared to be spending a lot of time on schoolwork. I don't have a social life. My husband and I have not gone anywhere since I started school a month and a half ago. So just kind of keep that in mind. We don't party anyway. We're beyond that. But even if we did, we couldn't. So I'm going to check my directions, how to get to the place to get my flu shot. And then I'll meet up with you guys after school. It looks like it might rain today. The sky looks a little weird. So I'll catch up with you guys after school, let you know how it went. Hey everybody, just wanted to finish up the video for Monday, September 18th. It was, like I said this morning, it was a short day because I finished math and Foley last week. So those who were done with those could come in at 10. So I went and got my flu shot, which was no problem. And then actually a nurse practitioner gave it to me at Walgreens. So that was kind of cool because that's what I want to do, is I want to be like a family nurse practitioner. So she was kind of telling me about, you know, what it's like in her journey. And now she's got 3 kids and 2 of them are nurses. So pretty cool. And what else? So then we got into class and they basically gave us until lunchtime. Half the class until lunchtime was to do any assignments they need to do, studying, what have you. And then the other half of the class could practice wounds. So that's what we did. And then when we came back from lunch, the other half of the class that didn't get to do wound practice yet got to do wound practice. And then that was basically it. So it was another kind of short day. Pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. Oh, they also did go over, I guess they were all a little bit on a different page with how they wanted us to do the wound care, just because the checkoff sheet isn't exactly what they're looking for. Like there's some things that aren't on it that need to be. So they all got on the same page and went over that with us today, to make sure that we're all aware of what's expected. So that was it. Pretty straightforward. Tomorrow is wound checkoff number 1, and I'll let you know how it goes. Good morning. It is Tuesday the 19th, and it is already bright out because once again, anyone who had finished math and Foley was able to come in later. They said that there's some sort of announcement for the 3rd attempt of math last night via the announcements, but we don't know what. So they said something about postponed. So I don't know what that means for the people who still needed to get 100%. So it'll be interesting to find out what that is. A whole bunch of sandhill cranes just flew over, so that's kind of cool. Those are the big cranes. So today is wound checkoff number 1. I did some practicing the steps yesterday, but because it's like changed so much, oh, they're like landing right they're landing right by the mailboxes. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, watch out, birdies. I'm like super noisy. I forget what I was saying now because I was distracted. I'm like one of those people that like is in the middle of a thought and then someone's like, ooh, a squirrel, and I was like, huh? So that's just what happened just now. But anyway, wound checkup number 1. Oh, I did the practicing steps yesterday, but I don't know, it's changed so much that I don't know if I'm like totally confident. We get 3 tries, but still, I'd like to pass it on my first try. So I'm actually coming to school a little bit early. I don't have to be there for 2 more hours, but I'm leaving now so that I can have some quiet time to study because, you know, there's 3 little kids in my house right now and my husband, and he's always got the TV on even if he's not watching it. So it's just lots of distractions there. And so I just wanted to get out. So I'm going to go now. Hopefully the student lounge will be open again like yesterday. That's where I did some work before class yesterday. I was all by myself in the student lounge. It was really nice and air conditioned. So I'm going to try that again today. And I think that's it. I think they're going to do some math practice this morning for those who still need to do it. And anyone who still needs to like pass Foley. And then it's just wound. So I don't know what else they could go over today, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe they'll give us time in class like yesterday to do any studying or whatever we need to do. So that would be nice. But we'll see. I'll let you know later. Good morning. It's just after 8 on Wednesday. It is technically... Well, it's not like technically, okay, but it was originally supposed to be the last lab day, and we only have to come in next week. Now we're going to the school. It was supposed to be the start of clinicals, but because of the storm, we have to add that extra day to kind of go over how clinicals are going to work and everything. So today's the last official lab day for lab, and then next week's kind of like prep. So I forgot to finish out the video yesterday. Oh, there's those same 4 birds, those same sandhill cranes. I wonder if they're going to land by the mailboxes again. But I forgot to finish up the video yesterday. Basically, all we did was wound check off, and that was it. And they, you know, if we weren't checking off, we were basically in class studying for whatever we needed. If we wanted to do ATI modules, if we wanted to do studying for the exam, whatever. So that's basically what yesterday was. We stayed the whole day, and they did not do the 3rd math attempt yesterday. So today is the day for that. So anyone who still needed to complete math mastery at 100%, which I heard is like 15 students out of like the almost 50, That's quite a significant number, so hopefully they pass this morning. I think they're taking it right now because it's just after 8. And then anyone who still needs to do a second wound attempt is going to do that right after Math Mastery. And then today we are, I think, going to the computer lab and taking like a critical thinking assessment for like a baseline. And then from what I understand, we'll take the same assessment at the end of the program, not the semester, but the whole program, and see how much we've learned or something like that. So from what I understand, that's what we're doing. Maybe we'll hear some today about how the cultural project is supposed to work, because that was originally supposed to be due today, but they haven't even talked to us about it. So it's obviously not. So that's basically what's on the plan for today. That's the schedule. Once I finish class today, I'll be able to kind of elaborate on that and if anything changed or whatever, but that's what I'm expecting for today. So I'm going to bring all of my like lab bag and everything, even though I don't have any more checkoffs to do. I did pass wound, by the way, if I didn't mention that. I was the fourth in line for one of the instructors. We have 3, so they each had like 15 or 16 students to get through yesterday, and I was the fourth one for my instructor. So no issues, no breakdowns. I was very calm. I was collected. I answered all the questions that she asked during the checkoff. She said great job, and I don't feel like I missed anything. So yeah, I feel really good about it. Although, you know, some students didn't pass, and, you know, some may have gotten questions that, you know, necessarily weren't things we went over, like similar to what happened to me last week with Foley. So, anyway, I'm just kind of hoping that everyone gets everything through today, and we don't lose any more students through attrition just yet. So, that's my hope for today. We'll see how it pans out. Hopefully I'm not sad about losing, you know, any students that I've gotten to know or anything, but we'll see. But anyway, I will catch up with you guys later. Good morning. It is 8:20 on Thursday, the 21st. I have exam 1 for theory today. I'm nervous, of course. I always have anxiety for exams. I don't know if I could have studied any more than I did, because I feel like all I do is schoolwork. So it's not like I'm doing anything else. Yesterday basically was Math Mastery Attempt 3. So anyone that hadn't already gotten 100% on Math Mastery 1 and 2 attempts did Math Mastery 3. We did lose one person, of course, someone that was like in our little group, unfortunately, but she's not gonna give up. She missed just one question on math, and I guess she said she changed her answer at the last minute and it was wrong. So so she's out, but everyone else made it through, and everyone did. If they had wound checkoff to do, they did that. I think everyone finished wound. And then after that, we went over to the library to do the computer labs and do like a baseline assessment of critical thinking. Didn't do all that good on that one, so I don't know if I got mixed up with wording and stuff. Had nothing to do with like medicine, had nothing to do with nursing. It was just like situational critical thinking, or like assessing your critical thinking. And I guess it's a baseline now, and then we're going to do one towards the end of the program too. So I don't think it like matters for your grade. I think it's just to see how much better you get at critical thinking as the program goes on, if I'm not mistaken. And then they just let us go home after that. And so I went home, and I got immediately to work. I did finish all of the ATI modules for the lab assignments. So I finished all of those last night, and I did some dynamic quizzing this morning. But other than that, I don't know what else I could have done, because I spent the whole afternoon doing it. So today we have exam 1 for, I don't know how long they're giving us, but we have to be back in class at 11, I think they said, to actually do our lecture for today. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and go find a place that I can like set up and do a little bit of refreshing of the material before the exam. And then I just hope that I do well enough, you know, that it's not like catastrophic. So, and then usually once you have, you know, one exam under your belt, you have a better idea of what's expected of the following exams. And I also did find, you know, just this week actually, that the quizzing in the ATI for like under assessments is really helpful. So, you know, I'll probably start working on that every week now that I know it exists, so that I can prepare for exam 2, you know, a little bit more and like prep those questions, because there's like over 400 fundamentals section questions. So that is the status, and I'll let you know how I do after the exam. Hey guys, sorry I forgot to finish out the video yesterday. It's Friday now, it's about 3. I actually have to go into Publix and get some fruit for the house because we're out, and the kids are coming down with some sort of stomach bug, so definitely need some fruit. But I wanted to let you know how it went yesterday. Yesterday was theory day. It was also our first exam, and I got an 85, so I'm okay with that. I missed pretty much exactly what I thought I missed as far as in number of questions. I don't know if I missed exactly the same ones that I thought I missed, but I missed the same number that I thought I missed. And the highest score was only a 91, so basically 6 points off of what I got. So I'm totally fine with that. I didn't even realize until I got home yesterday that pretty much from now on, you know, I only have class twice a week. I have my clinical day and then I have my lecture day. So we go now from 4 full days a week to 2. So a huge difference. I feel a lot of relief. I feel like very accomplished right now. It's only like less than a month and a half into the nursing program, and I feel like I'm gonna make it. So but that's just, it's just what they put you through. It's just really, really rigorous. So I feel really good. I just wanted to finish out that video, let you know how I did on my exam. I'm really happy about it. I finished all my assignments except for one. I need to do the reading for our lesson next Thursday, but I'm not too worried about it now that I have like the gift of time. I have like Monday and Tuesday. I don't go into school. I mean, it's so weird, but I'm feeling good, and now I just am focused on making sure my kids get better, whatever this stomach bug thing is that they got, and get them well, and just enjoy the weekend and relax. That's really what I'm going to be doing. So I'll catch up with you guys next week and let you know how it went for lecture day, and not first clinical day because we changed it, but first clinical discussion day. We'll call it that. All right, guys, talk to you then.